Okay, so today we have the 1987 Mamba helicopter, and this is one of my favorites as a kid. I gotten one for Christmas sometime around 1987, and if you've been listening to my videos, you know I kind of like the whole more militaristic look of the Army figures, actual vehicles based off of planes and tanks, and not so much like this kind of like sci-fi adventure type of things. But I got my Mamba and I was looking at the box. I'm like, this is kind of out of pocket. But you open up this toy and play with it. It is just absolutely ridiculous how many cool things are on this. So I'm going to spend some time going over it and show you all the like gimmicks and gadgets on here, because I've never seen a toy like this to that point. And these days, toys are designed with all kinds of multiple functions on them, lights and things, but we didn't really have it, as you guys know. At that point, yeah, there was tanks that ran on batteries, things like that, but this kind of took it to a whole new level because there's just so many things incorporated in this helicopter to make it really cool. And the even better part about this is the figure that comes with it, your Gyro-Viper over here. So he's Army buildable on his own. I mean, his outfit is, like a flight suit. He's got a mapping coordinates here. He's got a helmet on him. The helmet's actually removable. That's what he looks like. Without the helmet, it's on there. And, that dimension wasn't added before with Hasbro. So already a step up. I do enjoy Army building with Gyro-Viper in addition to my other Vipers. It's kind of a little bit of an overlooked figure, but just super cool because, I mean, he's very realistic in his design. He doesn't have like this, bright orange or purple suit that you would expect not to see in a battle. So I'm going to try to pick this guy up and see how much in frame and out of frame. I'll probably knock the hell out of some of these guys. But the cool thing is with the blades of this aircraft, there's a button on the bottom and you twirl it, and then your blades of the helicopter are actually going to spin around, and that's controlled down by this mechanism at the bottom. So, and the other cool thing about this is the way the missiles would launch. So, you, instead of just, playing like you did in the past, you take a missile off and then you shoot it, you actually could flip the bombs down on these. You could click a button, and if it wasn't in there so tight, this thing would drop down for you, and you can kind of release your bombs on your enemies. Bang, just like that. And it also had one at the bottom, and there's a switch for that as well. You click that button to the side, bang, drops your ordnance down there. And if those things weren't cool enough, you had these little pods that detached from the ship, and they would basically shoot out and be your own little attack pod. So they had missiles on the side, they had their guns, and you had an area to put, another figure in the front. So you had like a 3-man flight crew with this situation right here. So a lot going on with this. I think a very advanced toy for its time. And you had, multiple things you can play with. You had the flight pods, you had missiles, and you had a really cool figure that came along with them. So I highly recommend getting yourself a Mamba. It's really not this costly of a toy comparatively to the rest of the line. To get one of these trooper figures probably cost you less than it would, obviously a lot less than a Sector Viper, probably a lot less than a standard Viper, and you could probably pick up a Mamba pretty easily as well. Just a really cool toy to add to your collection, and take them some space in your collection as well. Kind of cool how the propellers could kind of go straight, so you could store it easily, unlike a Tomahawk where you have this huge propellers up there and kind of getting them to stay anywhere is very difficult. So let's see if we can shoot a missile and knock some of these guys. There you go. Got 1 kill in today. So let me know what your thoughts are on the Gyro-Viper figure and the Mamba itself, and any memories you have, parts that are hard to find on this. Make sure if you are buying one, you're going to make sure you have your tail fins out here. Those come off. There's an engine cover here. There's kind of engine pipes back here. So make sure your unit has all those on for the completeness of the vehicle. So yeah, comment below, like, follow, subscribe. Thank you for watching.